This is a 2012 MacBook, and as we can see, it's already been messed with. Take a look. Look at that keyboard backlight wire under the motherboard over there. I can't really yell because I've done that a couple of times. We're missing a screw over here. Well, let's see what we can do. Boo! Long screw in the short hole. Damn you. Damn you! Long screw. Another long screw in the short hole. Damn you! You evil bastards! Just curious, what does the long screw in the short hole do? What does the long dick do to your short asshole when it goes up it? That's what it does to the machine. Imagine somebody takes a large, long schlong and shoves it into your tiny asshole, like all the way up there, all the way in. That's what the long screw in the short hole does. Okay, plug in, get good connection, turn on. Okay, we're using 0.6 milliamps. Wow, 0.6 milliamps. That's nothing. So we're going to check a couple of our standard power rails that we typically check. First rail we're going to check, since we have a light in the charger, which means our PP3V42 is good, is our PP bus. And our PP bus is 4.1 volts. So the ISL6259 chip is going to be the chip that's responsible for creating PP bus G3 hot. Conical tips for everyone. You bastard. That's a human rights violation right there. So the first thing that we're going to do here is look over the current sensing part of my circuit. This chip over here wants to know how much amperage the charger is using. So there's a resistor put in between the charger and where the charger is going to the circuit that makes our PP bus. And that resistor over here is going to have a different voltage on each side. There's going to be a voltage drop across the resistor. It's going to be a teeny tiny voltage drop, but the voltage drop across the resistor is going to be proportional to the amount of current the system is using, which the system is going to read over here. So U7000 is going to read the voltage at the top of the resistor and the bottom of the resistor. And there's a 10 ohm resistor between the U7000 and those two and that one current sense resistor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if all the paths there are good. So we have a 10 ohm resistor, a 10 ohm resistor, a 0.02 ohm resistor, and a bunch of traces. And the way I'm going to easily make one measurement to see if all of that's good is I'm just going to measure between pins 28 and 27 here on the ISL6259. And that's going to be right up here, right, Mikey? Right. What impedance do you think is current sensing circuit's going to be, Mikey?
0.
21 ohms, so it's not that. Damn it. All right, next up, we're going to see what the battery current sensing is, because we also have a battery current sensing circuit. 4 ohms.
Yep.
That's a little high. I'm not expecting it to be that. This resistor looks like shit.
It's still within boundaries, though, no?
Okay, top resistor, R7051 is supposed to be 2.2. It's 2.6. Bottom resistor is supposed to be 0. And it's 0.6. It's kind of, but it looks... But yeah, this looks nasty.
Sadly looks within tolerance.
And then there's this over here, which is just totally broken. Hey, I think this may be what's causing Camille's board to only be at 4 volts as well.
This guy, right? Yeah, but I ran a jumper to the other side.
No, I think yours was this.
Mine was this, yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about this.
What's this guy?
I think that's for charger cell, which is good. Yeah, charger cell. Okay, let me show. I totally forgot to explain this part to you. So, you know how this chip can be 8 volts on a MacBook Air and 12 volts on a MacBook Pro?
2-cell and 3-cell battery setups.
Yeah. So charger cell tells it. So this has to be pulled up or sent to ground or something. If you just leave it floating, it's going to be stuck at 4. So 4, 8, 12. You need 12, so you have to pull that up to 3.42 volts with a 1 kilo ohm pull-up resistor.
Oh, don't make me look at that board again. I want to.
You're just one resistor away from it working.
I know. Yeah.
That's just the initial, because once that turns on, the SMC communicates with it and tells it the exact voltage it wants. But just to get like the spitball voltage when it first turns on, you need charger cell.
Oh God. I'll do this first.
You know you want to go back to that board now, don't you?
It's not gonna let me fucking sit here.
All right. So right now it thinks that it only needs 1 cell. I mean, it thinks that it's charging something with only 1 cell, so it's only charging to 4 volts. And this is, I can't believe I forgot that. Yeah. So on the Air, it's tied. I believe on Air it's tied to ground. Or no, it has a voltage divider. And on Pro, it has a 1 kilo ohm pull-up resistor to 3.42. So we're just going to scrape a little bit with my tweezers, because that's the professional thing to do, rather than use the X-Acto knife. But these tweezers are so sad, I don't even think you could scrape with them anymore. I think I'm going to be forced to do this the professional way. Yeah, look at how much easier the X-Acto knife does that. Affiliate link for X-Acto blades found in the description down below. Don't delay. Use our Amazon affiliate links today.
By the way, that board that I'm currently looking at that I don't want to, but just look at that resistor, that's newer status now.
What?
Steve's like, you take a look at it.
I feel so dumb that I forgot to tell you charger cell.
Is it because that pro point is dead? Wow. 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 Yeah, that pro point is dead. Okay, I'm gonna run this jumper, and if it doesn't work...
Sometimes everybody hates their job, Thomas. It's just one of those days is all. And we're just going to put a little bit of flux over there. Don't want to use too much. And this here is a new T30-KN tip to replace my old disgusting one. You didn't green the charger cell pin of the ISL yet, did you? Okay.
No.
Alright.
No, why do you think I'm putting the jumper on it? Right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I thought you had to remove it and it was going to be painful.
No, legitimately the probe point is broken. It's separated.
Imagine that turns on and works now. Damn it. My fume extractor was keeping my tweezer from making proper contact. I also really need to get a brighter light. I tried sending more volts to this light, but it doesn't use whatever the input voltage is. It has a buck converter, so regardless of what I send it, it just regulates down to the crappy... Because I thought I could overvolt these LEDs and get some more light, more brightness. This is sending 12 volts to a 5 volt LED, and it's still really dark. I do like that it's a warm LED light, though. I may steal the one from the Leica eventually. I still got to edit my review of that to put up. And while we're there, we might as well just touch up the things that look a little nasty. Might as well be nice. PC Racer says your work is beautiful. I need more practice. I've never given a faulty item to a customer. That's better than I can say. I didn't intend to give a customer a faulty item. Every now and then we pull an apple. Every now, you know, it's not as much as like the U8900s or the 2011 dead GPUs or iPhones that just don't get serviced because they still bend years after they figured out their cases sucked. But so every now and then we'll pull an apple and just something we give back to a customer doesn't work right.
Sometimes just polishing a turd, you know?
Yeah. Now let's measure our pee-pee bus.
guys came to pick up the laptop.
Uh-huh.
Kevin was removing the label in front of him.
Yeah.
And he's like, you don't have to do that, man. I saw the video.
Well, that guy's famous for being such a cunt.
Yeah. No, and it came off right in front of him.
Yeah. I like that. You don't have to do that. I love that these douchebag customers are becoming a meme to the actual customers. Incredibly.
He used another word. I can't remember.
I can't either.
After the meal. Rossman Figure, how can I help you?
Yeah, I wanted to call and let you know that I am incredibly, intensely aggravated that I just got my computer back with a label on it that was near impossible to remove. So I'm not sure how that became a practice there, because I've sent my computer to you numerous times before and it's never come back with a sticker on it that it took me 25 minutes in Gugon to remove. But I wanted to let you know that's a disgusting practice of complete disrespect for your customers. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Sure. Okay. If you want to talk about it, I can talk if you'd like.